Imagine being fired without warning. No contract, no rights, no protection. Now imagine turning that betrayal into the sweetest revenge, and walking away with a fat settlement while your arrogant boss gets roasted by a judge. That's exactly what happened to me. And trust me, karma doesn't just knock, sometimes it kicks the door down. If you've ever been wronged by a boss who thought they could get away with anything, smash that like button right now. And make sure you subscribe, because I've got one of the most satisfying revenge stories you'll hear today. A few years ago, I was hired as an SEO copywriter and social media manager for a very well-known Italian company. On paper, it sounded like a dream. In reality, it was a trap. When they hired me, they refused to give me a proper employment contract. Instead, they forced me to open a VAT number and work as a freelancer. But there was nothing freelance about it. I worked 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, exclusively for them, just like a full-time employee. Only without the benefits, the protections, or the rights. I told them it wasn't fair. Their response? Don't worry, you'll make more connections through us. Yeah. Spoiler, that never happened. Despite this, I gave the job everything I had. I never missed a deadline, I handled clients smoothly, and I received constant praise. Customers loved me. Even the bosses praised me. At first. But then came the cracks in the system. You see, the mini boss's girlfriend and the big boss's mistress, yes, both on payroll, were utterly useless at their jobs. Constant mistakes, missed deadlines, and a talent for dumping their messes onto everyone else. And guess who had to clean up after them? Me. I didn't hide my opinion about it either. When their screw-ups meant extra work, I made it known that I wasn't impressed. And that made me a target. After 7 months of working myself to the bone, mini boss suddenly called me into his office. No warning, no paperwork, nothing official. Just a smug little announcement. Your services are no longer required. I asked to speak with Big Boss. Denied. So I smiled. I looked Mini Boss straight in the eye and said, "This isn't over." He shifted nervously. "Are you threatening the company?" he asked. I leaned in and replied, calm as anything, "Threats are for people who aren't sure they'll win. I'm making a promise. It's only a matter of time." And I walked out. That night, I contacted a lawyer. And we got to work. Step 1, wrongful termination. Step 2, labor law violations. My lawyer sent them an official communication. Their response? Oh, this is where it gets delicious. Big Boss, in his infinite arrogance, replied with a long, furious email. Not just denying responsibility, but filled with personal insults and attacks. "Thank you very much, Big Boss. You just handed me evidence, in writing." For the next year, while bureaucracy crawled along at a snail's pace, I built my case. Every chat. Every email. Every invoice. Every photo. By the time I was done, I had a 200-page dossier that painted a crystal-clear picture of their shady practices. And then, right before Christmas, my lawyer filed it in court. Within a week, their own lawyer contacted me. He didn't posture. He didn't threaten. He begged. He asked me to name a settlement amount so they could avoid trial. So I did. A nice, comfortable 5-figure sum. And they accepted. Without a single complaint. On settlement day, I walked into court feeling 10 feet tall. The judge took one look at my dossier and actually congratulated me and my lawyer. She called it one of the most thorough cases she'd ever seen. Then she turned to my ex-boss. And she roasted him. Her exact words. "Your appalling conduct is noted. Frankly, we're tired of seeing your name in this courtroom." Turns out, this wasn't his first time. I left that courtroom with my pockets full, my dignity intact, and the sweetest taste of justice on my lips. As for Big Boss, let's just say, a leopard doesn't change its spots. He'll keep making enemies until he runs out of people willing to work for him. Sometimes, the best revenge isn't screaming or fighting. It's patience. It's gathering every receipt, every piece of evidence, and letting karma, and the law, do the talking. If this story gave you chills, smash that like button right now. And tell me in the comments, what's the most satisfying revenge you've ever witnessed? Don't forget to subscribe for more stories where justice is served and karma always finds its way home. Until next time. Stay sharp, stay strong, and never let anyone walk over you.